You're not tired just because you work too much. You're tired because you're constantly trying to prove you deserve to exist. We live in a world where rest has become a shame, where free time causes guilt, where even happiness must be productive. Have you ever stopped to think about this? Why do you feel exhausted even when you've done nothing extraordinary? Why do you wake up drained even after 8 hours of sleep? Why do you have everything in your hands, yet feel like you're always owing something? This isn't just stress. It isn't just routine. This has a name. Now you might be wondering, how do I break this cycle? How do I free myself from this constant pressure? The answer is simpler than it seems, but at the same time, profoundly difficult. First, you must recognize that you don't need to prove yourself all the time. You don't need to be in constant motion, in constant production. Peace doesn't come from external approval, but from internal acceptance. True freedom lies in letting go of expectations, in stopping the comparisons with others, in slowing down, in valuing the pause. So, the first change begins within you, in your mind, in your heart. Free yourself from the invisible weight. Practice silence. Give yourself permission to be unproductive for a while. Be still. Listen to yourself again. Understand that you're not defined solely by what you do, but by who you are. Now, you might think, that's easy to say, but what if everything around me demands constant productivity? The answer is simple yet powerful. Start small. Disconnect for a few minutes. Breathe deeply. Let yourself feel emotions without rushing to change them. Listen to your inner voice. It sounds simple, but in today's world, this is an act of courage. The freedom you seek isn't in working more, having more, or being seen more. It's in recognizing that you are already enough. True revolution begins when you stop demanding perfection and start embracing yourself. When you decide your worth isn't defined by others' opinions, but by how you feel about yourself. So, if you feel exhausted, overwhelmed, or lost, know you're not alone. The journey to freedom starts with one simple step, giving yourself permission to breathe. And you, how will you begin this journey? What do you need to let go of to finally find peace? Share your thoughts below. If this reflection resonated with you, don't forget to like and share, so more people can find the freedom to be who they truly are. This is the reflection of an invisible illness, affecting millions every day. Byung-Chul Han, a Korean-German philosopher, calls this the society of fatigue, a system where the greatest oppressor is yourself, where you smile but feel depleted, push yourself but feel empty, demand perfection, and drown in it. In this video, you'll discover why the modern world is draining your energy without you noticing. And more importantly, you'll learn how to break this silent cycle of exhaustion and reclaim what's been forgotten. Silence. Rest and the right to simply be. If you carry an invisible weight, this video is for you. We're surrounded by pretty phrases. You can do anything, just want it enough. Think positive, and the universe will listen. It sounds motivating, right? But behind this glitter lies a dangerous trap. Positivity has become an obligation, and this, according to Han, is a subtle form of violence. Because when everything is reduced to personal will, failure is no longer social, historical, or human. It becomes your fault. Didn't get that job? You didn't try hard enough, feeling sad for days, you're ungrateful, tired and weak, focus, get up, push through. This rhetoric destroys from within, because it doesn't comfort, it pressures, it disguises oppression as motivation and hides pain behind a forced smile. Toxic positivity doesn't want you healed, it wants you silenced, it wants you to keep smiling, while you wither. Han shows we live in a world where pain must be hidden, where sadness is seen as a character flaw, where silence is interpreted as weakness. But the truth is, You can't be strong all the time. You can't be happy every day. And it's okay not to be okay. Real life can't fit into Instagram captions. Healing doesn't come from demands. It comes from truth, from pausing, from acknowledging our shared humanity. And perhaps that's where true freedom begins. Silence. What happened to it? Where is the time when we simply listened to our own voice? Today, silence is treated as discomfort, something to avoid at all costs. It's easier to ignore it, drown it out, fill it with distractions. Daily demands require us to stay connected, always alert, always producing, never pausing. But what happened to the time we dedicated to ourselves? What happened to moments of doing nothing, to simply being present? No social media, no goals, no obligations. These moments have become rare, and with that we've lost something fundamental. Byung-Chul warns us. In an era obsessed with constant performance, we've become so busy doing that we've forgotten how to simply be. The cost? A crisis of inner life. An existential void consuming us slowly. We're increasingly capable of making the world around us function, but we've lost the ability to look inward. The reflection in the mirror feels unfamiliar. Our feelings, emotions, essence seem distant, blurred. Have you ever wondered, am I truly who I want to be? Am I living my life or just passing through it? We're so disconnected from who we are. We've forgotten what makes us feel whole, what brings us peace, what sparks true joy. Silence isn't emptiness. Silence is the space where the soul finds rest, where the spirit reconnects with what's essential, where we hear our emotions, understand our needs, and listen to our true voice. This silence is where healing begins, and where we find answers to the questions we've never asked, what truly matters. But the most important thing to understand, you can't find peace in a world that won't let you pause. The society of fatigue only allows us to breathe in fleeting moments, and that's where the struggle lies. But maybe, just maybe, freedom isn't about running further. True freedom is finding the courage to stop, to fall silent, and reconnect with what truly matters. Now I invite you to reflect. What would happen if you gave yourself permission to pause, to do nothing for a while, to rediscover yourself in silence? Might we find something deeper and truer within ourselves?